In some video games, you are by yourself in your adventure. In some, you're in a big army or squad. In some, you only have one companion that follows you throughout. Sometimes, however, you wish they weren't there. Whether they get in your way, can't stop talking, or just act annoying. This list contains the top 10 annoying sidekicks in gaming.
Number 10.
Dexter from Jak and Dexter. Dexter is a half-weasel, half-otter who is Jak's loyal companion through the Jak and Dexter series. He was originally a human but fell into a dark echo silo, transforming him. Throughout the games, he makes a bunch of unfunny jokes which makes the journey feel even slower. It doesn't help that his voice is very irritating as he shouts almost every word. Dexter also constantly mocks the player for how bad they are doing at the game, which makes him even more annoying.
Number 9.
Mr. Resetti from Animal Crossing. Mr. Resetti is a mole who finds you every time you rejoin the game after quitting without saving, forcing you to spam through constant lines of text that you might bother reading the first time through. But the more you reset the game by turning it off without saving, the more harsher he gets when he speaks to you.
Number 8.
Natalya from GoldenEye 64. Natalya is a computer programmer who worked on the GoldenEye satellite before it was stolen. You are required to escort her, protecting her through countless amounts of enemies shooting at her. This would be all fine and dandy if she didn't constantly get killed by them. It doesn't help that she's mad at you for killing Boris, her computer programmer friend who sided with the enemy.
Number 7.
Otis from Dead Rising. Otis is an elderly janitor who worked at the Willamette Parkview Mall. He gives the protagonist, Frank West, information about what is happening in the mall, the survivors, and when Frank should come back to the security room, which is used as a safe house. This makes him sound like a very helpful character, but something happens that makes him a pain to talk to. When you are disconnected from him, he says, "Don't cut me off like that, it's rude." Anyway, here's what I was saying. Overall, it just gets really annoying.
Number 6.
Navi from The Legend of Zelda. Navi is a small fairy who is Link's companion during the campaign to save Hyrule. She's known for constantly nagging Link with simple phrases like, "Hey, wait, listen, watch out," and other things of that nature. Now let's move on before Navi interrupts us again.
Number 5. The dog from Duck Hunt. The dog from Duck Hunt isn't given a name from the creators of Duck Hunt, being nicknamed the dog, the Duck Hunt dog, and a few other names along the same lines. Known for his annoying laugh whenever you miss a duck in the Game A and Game B modes in the game, anyone who's played or seen the game to hear his laugh knows how it was able to make this list. There have been a number of games released by the community allowing you to shoot the Duck Hunt dog, to the joy of many past, present and future Duck Hunt players. Number 4.
Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Tails, also known as Miles Power, is a two-tailed orange and yellowish fox, aiming to help his best friend Sonic the Hedgehog save the world. The only problem is that he is a snail compared to Sonic and struggles to keep up with him. Whether he is being controlled by the player or the AI, he constantly crashes into bombs and obstacles along the way to add to the pain of his company. To sum it up, it would be more useful if he just sat on the sidelines and let Sonic do all the work, as he is pretty much forced to do so anyway.
Number 3.
Roman Bellic from GTA 4. Roman Bellic made his appearances mainly in the original GTA 4 storyline, but he was also featured in Lost and Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony DLCs. Roman is a fat slob who just doesn't go by Roman. He also goes by Fatty, Roman Chubby, and Piggly Wiggly. Roman was born in 1977 in Yugoslavia, where he later left for Liberty City in 1998. In his mind, he's living the American dream, but in reality, he owns a small taxi firm and lives in a roach-infested apartment. He owes a lot of money to the Albanians and Vlad from his gambling debts, but what makes Roman annoying? People mostly find him annoying because of his continuous phone calls to hang out at bars and go bowling. If you're skydiving above the city or being chased by the cops, he just doesn't care, and he'll interrupt you non-stop.
Number 2.
Slippy Toad from Star Fox 64. Slippy Toad is a member of Star Fox's crew and is known to be a mechanical genius, building a number of vehicles and weapons used by Fox and the team. Slippy Toad in Star Fox 64 has arguably the most annoying dialogue by any character in video game history. Possibly even media history. His high-pitched voice is due to the fact he's being voiced by a female voice actress. This is made worse by the fact that he's constantly screaming for help during missions. You have no choice but to help him, as to get a mission star, all of your squad mates have to survive.
Number 1.
Claptrap from Borderlands 2. Claptrap, also known as the Firestone Claptrap, is the only surviving Claptrap after all of them besides himself were shut down after Hyperion's takeover of Pandora. After a few months before the Vault Hunters arrive, it is told that he was held hostage by Captain Flynn, escaping by staging a mutiny on the barge before the flash freeze of the southern shelf. He finds the Vault Hunters' wreckage in the snow, where he greets them and leads them to the sanctuary. Along the way, he makes annoying comments and attempts at jokes. This is likely where he gets his name, Claptrap, which means absurd, nonsensical talk or ideas. This is what makes him the annoying little robot that he is, but unfortunately at Sanctuary, he goes off to a rubbish field area where he is camouflaged because that's where he belongs. From there, giving optional missions, therefore giving the player a choice to never talk to him again. Thank goodness.
Apologies, but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one.